Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be making a stock analysis of Nano nuclear energy. So if you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And of course, remember this isn't financial advice. It's purely for entertainment and educational purposes. Now, what does Nano nuclear energy make? Well, you can probably guess it by the name. They make nuclear power plants, but they make micro ones, and I think it's quite interesting. The ones they make of 1 to 5 megawatts, and the typical one is 1,000 to 1,600 megawatt. So their primary customers are going to be data centers, military bases, or disaster locations. And the thing I like about them quite a lot is they're so small they can be transported by basically a container, so on ship, on train, on rail, or on flights. So quite interesting. Now, as you can see, this graph is quite small as they were first publicly traded back in May of last year, and it has had an absolutely amazing run up, almost 1,000% from when it was first traded. As you can see, currently we're lying at almost 42 bucks, and yesterday we had an amazing day as well. Something you should note about this stock is the beta. Look at this, it is 3.82, which is quite a lot. The normal index has a beta of 1, meaning that is the volatility. So this is 382% more volatile than the average index, so that is something to be careful of. And as you can see, we don't even have a price to earnings ratio, and the basic EPS is still negative. Now, as you can see here in the earnings, as you can see, they're performing decently. As you can see, despite missing the last one by 78%, it still kept on rising, which is quite interesting. And we actually have quite a nice graph if we look at it from a pure technical perspective. As you can see, we did see some peaks up here. We have almost reached them, so we are not quite on a support level yet. But if we get up here, it's going to be quite nice to see if we can keep the technicals here in the stock. And as you can see, we even have a golden cross back here for dating all back from the 6th of May, and we haven't had any crosses since. It is riding quite nicely on that. Now on the RSI, it is riding quite nicely. If you don't know what RSI is, that is the relative strength index showing which direction a stock has momentum. If it's between 50 and 70, it's moving upwards, as you can see right here. If it's above 70, it's overbought, as it's called, which means it's moving upwards rapidly. And then when it's below 30 down here, it's oversold. So when something is, again, if it's between 30 and 50, it has less momentum and the stock is trading downwards. So again, I would say be a bit careful with the stock list because it is very new, but then again, technically it's absolutely amazing. So if you want to buy in on technicals, everyone should buy in right now. Now, I don't own the stock myself. I've just recently learned of it, and I do think it's quite interesting. But I do feel like there are way too many players in this market, so I'm not sure if this is the one, because I just think maybe a bit of hype train has gotten into this stock, as it is absolutely crazy how much it has risen on such short time base. Now, as you can see, they don't pay out dividends and they have no income at all yet, and it's going to be interesting to see. And something I don't like to see is how little their net minus net income is, because the more this, the more they are going to be spending on investing and researching, and I just don't like how little it is. I want to see more. You might think that's a bit hypocritical, but I just like them to have higher, because this means they have more investors and more the war chest, and they can develop better products. That is at least my opinion. The performance of the stock, of course, only have for last year and this year, but last year absolutely crazy, as you can see, up by 379%. At one point, as you can see, all the way up by 557%, no, 47%, and this year alone we're up by 74%, so absolutely crazy. And the technicals on this, as you can see, for the day it's a strong buy, and for the month it is still a strong buy, because it is just absolutely raging up there, which is lovely to see, of course, if you own the stock. Analyst rating on this are quite decent. We have 4 strong buy, and we are lying almost currently where the estimated war for the 1 year forecast. So in the 1 year forecast, inside it's going to be up 11% from the average investor, no, not investor analysis price point. I do think it's going to be lower than this. I do think we have seeing a bit of a bubble in the nuclear energy, as we've seen some others like Arklow and so on and so forth also gaining quite a lot in price. I do think this is going to sit maybe at 30 bucks within a year. That's at least my opinion on it. Now, annually, as you can see as well, their EPS is still negative and they're losing it. And here I like to see them losing more money, because this means they're going to invest more and more and build better and better products, hopefully. That I can't wait for to see. And as you can see, annual earnings, the first year, the estimate is make some real money, which isn't actually real money. If you take into consideration that this is trading on the NASDAQ, $35 million is really not that much. But then again, of course, they are publicly traded because it is much, much easier to get funding when you are publicly traded. That was my analysis on nano nuclear energy. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And of course, if you want to see more videos like this, please leave the companies you want me to analyze in the comment section below.